Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to perform acceleration test 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, and we find out how does this vehicle stack to the competition, and also if the manufacturers are aligned with the specifications, so to say. And in general we will check how the acceleration feels like for this BMW i5 eDrive40 rear-wheel drive vehicle, and also we'll perform a rolling test. So then we'll find out how this vehicle is helping us or allow us to escape from the tricky situations on the highway. And before we go to the acceleration test, we have to change the mode to sport. I just click the My Modes button and go to sport. And how this is configured, I go to settings, drivetrain, sport, driving dynamics, Sport. I have not chosen Sport Plus because then stability control would be off and I don't want to have any troubles. And steering to comfort, it's fine for me. I want to take the most of the comfort of this luxurious vehicle. Before we jump into the test, let's talk about what makes the BMW i5 eDrive40 special. Under the hood, or rather under the floor, this car has a 250 kilowatts, 340 horsepower electric motor, delivering 400 nanometers of torque to the rear wheels. It's powered by an 81.2 kilowatt hours battery, giving it a range of up to 600 kilometers WLTP or 372 miles. The official 0 to 100 kilometers per hour is 6 seconds flat. The top speed is 193 kilometers per hour, 120 miles per hour. Let's see how close we can get to that in real-world conditions with our acceleration test. Acceleration in an EV is very different from a traditional petrol car. With instant torque, there's no delay, you press the pedal and the car surges forward. Compared to an internal combustion engine, there's no need for gear shifts, making the experience seamless and smooth. The BMW i5 eDrive40 offers different driving modes, and today we are testing it in sport mode to get the best possible performance. If you like this video so far, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. This will help the channel to grow and let me to produce better videos in the future. As you can see, the BMW i5 eDrive40 is no slouch. Its acceleration is more than enough for everyday driving, delivering a smooth and confident performance that most users will find impressive. And the best part, experiencing this level of speed in such a comfortable and luxurious interior makes the drive even more enjoyable. Acceleration is just one part of the equation. How does the car feel to drive? Well, BMW has always been known for its balanced chassis and precise steering, and the i5 is no exception. Despite being an electric vehicle, it still retains that classic BMW driving DNA. The rear-wheel drive setup ensures a dynamic feel, and the low center of gravity from the battery placement keeps it planted in corners. Welcome to my highway driving experience or highway drive test. And BMW i5 is this style of vehicle which is luxurious, which is very comfortable to drive and smooth while driving. It's spacious inside for front passengers. It's quiet inside, so it's well insulated from road noise. Being a bit picky, I could find a little bit of wind noise on the side mirrors or on the roof. I'm not quite sure where it is, and the tire road noise on the back in this windy day. But overall speaking, I can tell you that this car is very luxurious, is very modern, has beautiful screens, digital driver display, pretty big, sharp, nice to look at, and huge central display with a beautiful design, modern graphics. The steering wheel is mid-size, it's not big, it's not fat, it's exactly in the way we should have it. We have nice panoramic sunroof, but small comment, is not as big as you might want it, but maybe because it's a sedan or saloon. I have multiple adjustment to the seat, so it's very comfy, and the seats are heated or ventilated, and the steering wheel is heated. The head-up display is beautiful, gives you all necessary information. Car has enough power, and it's actually powerful. And I have to admit that I like the style of driving, and the infotainment system in general is very user-friendly in terms of you get what you want, and it helps you to drive with peace, with satisfaction, and with being calmed down, and it's not intrusive, so gives you the most joy of driving. And that's why we buy this car, to have a pleasure from driving. The autopilot is working well, is smart, is keeping the central of the road between the lines, which means this is not a ping-pong style autopilot, which is very good. Adaptive cruise control is working perfectly fine. Just one command, having the adaptive cruise control distance set up on the screen is not my favorite thing. I would prefer to have it on the steering wheel. Acceleration is smooth, and same for brakes. The brakes are just doing a bit strange noise when we completely stop the vehicle. Fast acceleration is fun. But how does the i5 perform in daily driving? With a real-world range of 450 to 500 kilometers or 280 to 311 miles, you won't need to worry about range anxiety on most trips. Plus, it supports DC fast charging up to 205 kilowatts, meaning you can charge from 10% to 80% in around 30 minutes. You can see the hood of the vehicle, which is long, and in that case, you might want to take it to consideration that the car is quite long, and it's not a problem to park as long as you learn the size of the vehicle. It's also not the heaviest vehicle on the market with this size battery. It's like 82 kilowatt hours-ish. And then obviously we have multiple safety systems, but this one with a speed limit warning is pretty intrusive. But thankfully BMW gave us a chance to deactivate it very easily with a button on the steering wheel. Just push the set button for like 2 seconds, maybe 3, and you will deactivate it, and the same way you can activate it. And the vehicles I can compare to this one is Tesla Model S and VW ID.7 in terms of the style of the vehicle, size of the vehicle, and in general. But of course, these are quite different vehicles to drive. I've tested VW ID.7, so you can find the video on my YouTube channel. This car is equipped with adaptive suspension, and of course it's very comfortable. It's not leaning much on the roundabouts and in the corners, and you can change it between comfort and sport. So obviously sport one will be quite firm. I like to drive in comfort mode. Big thanks to Sul and Moss for lending me this vehicle. Thanks to them I could perform the real world test and present results to you. And even with this size vehicle and this mass or this weight, this car is very rapid, responsive. You don't feel like you're driving any big car or any heavy car in this sense, which means so this car is very easy to drive. And I think you will be very happy with this vehicle. So why should you consider the BMW i5 eDrive40? It's not just about speed, it's about luxury, technology, and that signature BMW feel. You get an elegant interior with a curved display, iDrive 8.5, and advanced driver assistance systems that make driving effortless. Plus, BMW's adaptive suspension and well-tuned aerodynamics make this one of the most refined electric sedans in its class. If you want something that blends performance, range, and premium feel, the i5 eDrive40 is a solid contender. That wraps up today's acceleration test and driving impressions. What do you think about the BMW i5 eDrive40? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing for more real-world EV tests and driving impressions. And that's all I have for you today, my friends. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day. Bye.